we've had to work out some sort of electric fencing, which I said a while ago in one of the videos that we wouldn't actually do. However, the birds are actually getting out onto the road now. So just along here on the other side of the hedge is the road. And you know, obviously we don't want to cause an accident and we don't want anything to happen to the birds. So we have popped the electric fence up now, and it is a lot better. They are staying within the boundaries, apart from these two, who don't, they just seem immune to the electric fencing. These are the guinea fowl, Stanley and Lavender, for those who don't know. They're immune to them, they just don't get electrified. The others squawk and jump through rather quickly, but these two don't seem to be affected by them. And she'll come through in a minute because she doesn't stay away from Stanley for very long, or vice versa. We've actually also been doing some hedge trimming up there as well to try and tidy it a bit, but we've still got a lot more to do. But it's so hot, which I'm not complaining about, but we can't spend very long doing it. And there's the bucket we usually have the water in, and there's actually over the other side of the ducks there's another bucket. We also have a feeder up there. I don't know if you can see that, where the turkeys are at the moment. And what they do, they have to stand on the little step there, and the lid opens, and it's supposed to stop any vermin or anything that might come around. And they seem to be working out quite well, so I'm quite impressed with them. Oops. And it also keeps it dry, of course, when it rains. Now, we're not sure yet. There's a possibility we're still in discussions about it. We might well cut down on our numbers of birds. We have one or two reasons, but I think we'll probably be looking at just egg layers, maybe, and perhaps the odd turkeys maybe once a year or something, just for the meat. But I don't know, we haven't decided totally yet, but I think maybe the ducks will be going, and maybe the turkeys, and then just keep the chickens. We'll probably be doing some meat birds, meat chickens as well at some point, but not long term, other than the egg layers obviously. They'll be staying. I'll be sad to see the ducks go, actually. I like the ducks. How they sit on the edge of the pond I do not know, because there's quite a small edge on that. And we're always sort of cleaning out the pond, but it gets dirty quick again. The Brahmas will probably be staying anyway if we do let the others go. And there we are, Stanley and Lavender together pretty much. guinea fowl. They just do their own thing anyway, really. We just feed them and make sure there's water for them, and they just do what guinea fowl do, I guess. So we have this barrel with a lid, and the idea is that the chickens will have water to drink as they do already, but hopefully we'll be able to fill it up and then maybe just fill it up every other day. It'll still be fresh, and we'll keep the lid on, and then we're going to put these in for them to get their drink out of, so they let the water out, hopefully. So they just actually screw into the side of the barrel itself, and then hopefully they can get water an easier way and a cleaner way as well, because at the moment we've got open buckets, and although they're doing okay with them, I just think it would be nice to keep the dirt out of it if it, you know, rains or anything.
Clear off the rubbish so that it sits flat. Okay, how many do you want to put on?
Just
8?
in between them, yeah, please.
8, right, okay.
Can you go back that way a little bit? Back a bit. That's it, lovely. Right, so now it's just a matter of screwing the little feeders in. And then just sort of screw in. Obviously make sure that the hole isn't too big or too small. They're difficult to do if they're too small. And there they are. And then supposedly the chickens come up and ripple that in the water. And there you have it. So hopefully we'll get that filled up with water and situated where we want it, and then the chickens will be able to get some water from that one, and with any luck it won't leak. We shall see. Don't know if you can see that. Right, so we have this filling up with water,
Give me.
and I think this is where it's going to go. have a duck that's having a bath at the moment. You're inquisitive, madam. Oh, yes, it's working. I think we need to hold them in first.
It takes a bit of time, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
You have to like prime them.
Good. There's a big bumblebee. Apologise for the colour of the water, but we keep cleaning it out and within a day it's back to normal again. But they seem to be clean enough with it, so I'm not sure. Maybe they're getting some of the algae out of it, I don't know.
I always wanted green ducks.
Green ducks, yeah. As for the plants, we have our spinach coming up there, looking nice. Loofah gourds, what are they? Oh, they're Tigerella tomatoes. Cabbages still coming up. Some of them I've put in, but some of them I haven't, obviously. Still no sign of the grapes. Butternut squash, they're butternut squash as well. We have tomatoes and lots of tomatoes, peppers, cayenne peppers. I think I said it wrong last time. The cayenne peppers, the large bell peppers, Cape gooseberries even, duh. Another large bell pepper, some more tomatoes which are the Beef Master. So they will be split out soon, the same as the Heartbreaker will be as well. Here I have some tomatoes like I did last year. I just pop them all around and let them do their thing. I've got all my beans in now. They're all in. I've split my tomatoes so they're not quite so, you know, full in one place. So they're all doing okay. These plants were actually inside and I brought them out because I thought they can benefit from the heat a bit more out here. Runner beans, we've got haricot beans, pinto beans, kidney beans, gigantis, the Greek gigantis I think they're called, beans, which are down here. These are all tomatoes. There might be a couple of peppers in there. And then the lettuces are coming on a bit nice now with the carrots. These are beetroots, kale, more lettuce, more carrots. We have the odd leek around, which most of them have gone outside. Courgettes there and down here. These are actually zinnias, so they're flowers. And of course we've got some more tomatoes down here. Our strawberries are coming out nice, so they're all flowering, looking nice. And of course, even though I'm really not happy it's in here, but I didn't have anywhere else to put it, the elephant garlic's in here. We've got a nice patch of sage here, and as I expected, this onion here has gone to bolt, so it's going to send up some seeds. Got my blueberries still looking okay. My jostaberry trees, or bushes, whichever you like to call it, are coming on alright. Some of them have got some flowers on them if I can find them. I don't think I can find any now. There's one just there. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can. And they've got some more on them somewhere, so they're doing good. My goosegogs or gooseberries are doing okay. They've also got flowers on them, so they will be fruiting at some point. This one over here is a tub. It's actually got onions and cabbages in them, so that they'll be going outside at some point. I'm really excited to see that my kidney beans are coming up. How beautiful. Do you know, it's probably the scientist in me, I don't know, but I just think it's absolutely amazing how you can give this nutrition in the soil, you can give the water to them, and they can produce a plant that produces food for you. And I just think that's pretty amazing. But my hubby thinks I'm just mad, but that doesn't matter. I don't care. But I just think that's pretty amazing. Tomato plants are coming on. The trouble is, when you look at them every day, they don't look as if they're doing anything. I have to look over past videos to remind myself that actually they are growing. I don't know if anyone else does that or if it's just me, but I just think nature is pretty amazing, or awesome if you're in America. That's just me waffling on, sorry. All the lettuce and all sorts going off here. Now, before anyone says to me, your cabbages are going to bolt in here, yes, I know. They are intended to go outside, and I shall show you in a moment what's happening outside. And this is what's happening outside. So just outside the polytunnel, Tim has very kindly made me a couple of raised beds. And these are obviously made out of old pallets, but he's also put the piping over for me so that I can actually do this. So we'll just come down here a moment. Ta-da! Right, excuse the shadow. This is what my bed should look like in the end. This one, should I say. And in here, I am protecting them because obviously we've got free-range chickens, which free-range chickens and these beds don't go together outside. So what I do is, and I did actually get this idea off Living Traditions, another YouTube channel with Sarah and Kevin. So it's not my idea actually, but it works amazing. Is I just take this and I slide it back. Don't know if you can see that. Here I just go, so it's really easy for me to do on my own. And as you can see, I've got cabbages out here. So I have got leeks, cabbages, excuse the noise. Leeks, cabbages, Romanesco. And again, I'll just go like that. As you can see, all the way along here, very young. And these are just, I just threw the soil in there after I'd emptied one. And there you go. So I actually have an open bed full of cabbages and all sorts of different things.